Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis with me, Grey Hunter, where last time around we left the realm in a fairly stable state of affairs, although Polotsk not so much. It looks like we might potentially inherit them, which is not something that I was aiming to do by any means. Gotland, on the other hand, is currently having a lot of trouble. It might end up being a noble republic, or even a kingdom. I'm not exactly sure what comes out when noble rebels win. I think they can be both. But I guess we'll see when that happens. I also looked it up and I figured out that I can actually release Denmark. I just have to have this particular province be Norman culture because I made that, well, the conversion made that the Danish primary culture. So I guess we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's continue on. So Russia is a big thing just sitting there. And apparently we have provincial unrest. Those damn provincials. So I'm wondering whether or not Russia is going to expand into the Timurids, because they might. That could be quite interesting to see how they go. But we're almost ready to start making inroads to other nations, because we're going to be able to have colonists. And I think that the first thing we're going to do, because we won't have colonial range to actually reach a lot of the places that I'd like to go, so I think the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to get the Azores, and we're going to get... I can't remember what this island is called. I cannot for the life of me remember what this island is called. I'm sure it's a very important place. But anyway, the Azores and that other place. They will be our first victims. Perhaps here as well, although... it's not all that great. I mean, it's only worth one tax. So what do we got here? An Italian engineer that is available. Between the period of 1450 to 1600, Italian siege engineers were highly sought after to teach the ways of traditional Italienne to the militaries of Europe. In most cases, these engineers had no national identity and simply worked for whoever could afford to pay them. So gain 40 military power for almost 1,000 ducats, or decline the... yeah, well, the other one is to lose prestige, so I'll take it. An Italian engineer it is. And our idea has just triggered, so let's grab Colonial Ventures. Hooray. And that will let us go to, well, only here for now. We need to unlock the quest for the New World to actually go to other places like the Azores. Like, I know this is the Azores, but we can't actually hire conquistadors yet, as you will be able to see from here. No conquistadors. You need the quest for the New World national idea to recruit to recruit explorers and conquistadors. Merchants? Where did that even come from? So let us continue on. Gotland is not doing so swell. That army might be able to beat the rebels. Where did the rebel army go? They might have beat them, actually. I don't know if it's that they've beaten them and I can't see them, or if they've gone somewhere and I just can't see them because they are rebels. I don't know. Polotsk is a bit troubling because it's possible that eventually we will inherit them if this kid dies before he comes of age. A brilliant diplomat. One young man in our diplomatic corps has distinguished himself significantly. He is a truly gifted individual and utterly loyal to us. Our nation will benefit from his work for a long time to come. He will serve God, because that means that we can throw some papal influence into the ring. So now we have a 20% chance of inheriting the Holy See. I guess I could increase that if I ditched Jerusalem and Rome itself, but I'd rather not. I like those places, and they are ours. We conquered them ages ago. That makes them ours. Border tensions has happened, giving us yet another claim that we won't press because we're not an expansionist kind of lot. We have gained the conquest Casus Belli against Russia because they hold a province that Denmark holds claim on, Minsk. Minsk is not really something that I want, to be quite honest. It's right there, and I'm not interested. Not even slightly. How goes the election here? Yep, our guy is definitely coming in strong. How old are you? 68. How old's he? 56. Damn, these electoral... I don't get, really, why you would ever have an elected monarchy in this game as your as the system that you choose for rulership. Because you can't really, like, you have no control. Not really. I mean, I guess maybe there's the advantage of the fact that I'm the human player, so I can outmaneuver the AI, but still, they're losing very badly to me. A reckless privateer. Oh dear. Enlisting the aid of privateers to wreck the trade efforts of our adversaries has proven beneficial, but it also tends to attract the unreliable and devious business partners. One captain has become notorious for skirting the rules and ignoring treaties our privateers are supposed to abide by, but this also happens to be a very efficient raiding strategy. Okay, he's very, very good at his job. Perhaps the true traits are connected, perhaps not. Regardless, revoking the captain's letter of marque would be the diplomatically safe option, but would lose us our best privateer. Are we currently doing much with privateers? We're sending them against the Timurids, but they're not really all that great, so we will not tolerate outlaws in our employ. Get out of here. That will increase our national ability to be diplomatic with other people, but I'm pretty sure that at this point we've basically got everyone that we want to have on side. We've got most of the European powers. Russia is something that I would like to have, as like I'm guessing that we're going to have to fight them eventually, and I'm okay with fighting them eventually, but I'd like to have a decent relationship with them. Unfortunately, they see us as a rival, which kind of makes sense, because they are actually, I would think, almost as big as us, because we can't see their Siberian colonies, and I imagine they probably have some. They've unlocked that idea, if I remember correctly. Have they? Yes, they've unlocked the Siberian frontier. So, I would imagine that they're probably getting to be about as big as us in landmass, but we are a lot richer than they are. Sad news, the great statesman Silesia I Blixen of Norway has died. Our royal marriage with Norway has ended. Well, that simply will not do. Marriage. So, Queen Ashild, I'm probably mangling that, will be inherited by Sigrid, who's age 45. How old are you? 49. Oh, that's unfortunate. My Imperatrix, we have entered a royal marriage with Norway. Our relations have improved. Fantastic. So Hadrian de Harcourt, he's not bad as an heir. I would like somebody who was better. But a 133 isn't the worst thing in the world. And once he takes over, because Anastasia is 60, she's not going to last forever. But once he takes over, we should be able to get a better heir, I would hope. I'm praying. A court painter is available. Lately we have been looking for painters or artists to adequately capture the glory of our Imperatrix. As it happens, a painter offered his services to us just this morning. Fantastic. We will accept you, mainly because of the prestige. I like prestige. Prestige makes me happy. So, when was the year that we started this personal union? I think it was 1492? Yes, it was. So, that's not long until we get the chance to integrate them. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave them be. Eventually, we will probably just inherit them because of time. But I'm going to leave them be. And if we do inherit them, I'm going to immediately convert here to Norman, so I can then free them. Because I don't particularly want to have Denmark as mine. As an ally? Sure. But I can't just, if I split now, if I end the personal union, they don't get a king or a queen of my house. So I want them to have somebody of my house in charge. Now, what can we get here? I still don't want this. I still really do not. How much more do we need to get the next? 1242. I might just go around and build buildings again. A cardinal minister. Well, he has aided us so far. I need that missionary strength so I can make sure that we are all religified. Yeah, these places are going to be a bit problematic. My Imperatrix, the Timurids have declared war upon Adal. They have cited conquest as their casus belli. Where is Adal? I'm guessing it's down here somewhere. Seeing as the army appears to be marching down this way and they've got somebody blockading. It could be that these guys are just allied to them. Maybe not. I don't know. Poland, I still don't want an alliance. I'm sorry. I'm just not interested. Border friction. Well, who is it with? Russia's opinion of the Roman Empire is changed by -50, because of course it is. Our rightful provinces are held by other nations, and our government seems to be making no effort to recover them. What use are they anyway, claims the broadsheet. Widespread dissatisfaction with our failure to recover our claimed provinces is sweeping the nation. I don't know what claim you expect me to push. Oh, right. No, I do. The one that we got because of diplomatic tensions. Well, I still don't want it. I don't want Kharkov. Kharkov is not something that I want. It would be really, really bad. Bordigor is bad. Oh, hello. What did you do? Oh, it's Alice. I thought it was Russia for a second there. I was like, oh god, what have they done? What have they wrought? And the answer is nothing. Which is kind of disappointing, because I would really, really like them to westernize, but they're too close to us. I think I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to let them either westernize or not. I think that they get a decision later to westernize regardless of whether they're actually behind in tech. So I'm hoping that they will just take advantage of that and do it. This is very interesting. I wonder how long it'll be until the Gotland and Noble rebels can actually push their agenda, because this army is not moving. Oh. Oh. 2 regiments of infantry, 3 of cavalry, and 13 of artillery. I'm starting to think that that might be why. I don't know if they actually could. An army of rebels comes out and could thwack them, easy as can be. The printing press gives benefits. Since the invention of the printing press, more and more books about an ever wider range of subjects have been published. We can now see the benefit of this, since knowledge spreads faster and more ideas are appealing among our philosophers and natural scientists. Good news, everyone! That actually is really good news. I'm wondering if I want to keep building, or if I'm going to hang on and wait for military tech. It's at a plus 150. Can we actually build anything better in the way of fortresses, is my question. The answer is yes. Yes, we can. Okay, well in that case, I will deal with this first. You can go to these guys. Yes. And now we will build some more fortresses. So let's make the frontier secure. I like how I'm securing it against Denmark, because Denmark is totally going to invade us. Oh, I didn't unpause because I'm an idiot. There we go. And we'll make all of this safe, because the Danes are totally scary and worrisome. And there we go. We'll secure the whole border against Russia as well. So we'll get rid of these. And I think we'll fortify the Crimea as well, because, you know, political humor, way way. Recent experience has taught us that the Crimea is very disputed. Alright, are there any other places we could build these forts? No, not really. Just Ile-de-France, but I don't want to do that. I don't think I need to secure the back all that much. Let's see about training fields. We've got a fair few. Oh, hello. A herald reports from Poland that Imram II de Harcourt has died, our royal marriage has ended, and Jersey has been elected to Poland's throne. We gain 72 administrative power, 24 diplomatic, and 96 military. Go team! And we'll throw in another royal marriage to them. And we'll keep building armories, I guess. Yeah, let's build armories in the rest of Spain. We might as well. We have the money to do it. So let's fortify Spain, just in case stuff and things happen. There we go. Spain is, after all, one of the oldest bits of our empire, so it should be supported. Let's see. Administrative power, I think we could probably spend some of this to build up our courts. Good idea, me. Oh, these have already finished. Excellent. Let's build up our courts. all of the courts ever. Because we are a just society. Although, the rest of the world apparently thinks we're far too liberal because we have humanist ideas. I mean, how dare we? How dare we indeed? Successful embassy. Tell them sweet little lies. Oh, we're making the Arlis like us better. Our ambassadors have been very good at spreading a favourable opinion of the Roman Empire in foreign courts. The fact that we are now at peace certainly helps this matter. It's mainly because everybody who would call us into a war is doing it simply to, kick ass. But let's make sure all of our German provinces, and yes, I know part of this is the Balkans that I'm doing. But let's make sure all of our German provinces are law-abiding. No, not the army. There we go. Ooh, we have a decision to make. And I'm imagining that it's the decision that all these people made, the Blasphemy Act. Which is, declare blasphemy a common law and thereby make it a legal offence to show contempt for or ridicule God, Jesus, or the Holy Scriptures in any form. Gives us extra missionary strength. We have the ability. Let's do it. I don't know if I want to do this one, though. Make it an illegal offence punishable by burning at the stake to either own or produce a translation of the Holy Bible. Kind of, but it gains Reform Desire. Actually, how far along are we in the Reform Desire? Okay, we're at 83%. I don't want to increase that, so I'm not going to. What is this? Polotsk? I'm sorry, I can't be allies with you. You'll draw me into a war against Russia, and I'm just not interested. Depletion of the European beaver. I should have read that, but I believe that all it is it's just the price of furs increases over here, and because Russia has a lot of furs, that will be beneficial to them. Of course, knowing what I know, metagaming knowledge, I know that there's lots of fur over in America. Unhappiness among the clergy. Conflict of opinion and interest over religious and secular matters between our government and the nation's religious authorities has upset the clergy, because they're always upset by something. Lose 10 papal influence, of which I don't have any, gain prestige, or agree to their demands, receive some papal influence and lose some prestige. How much would I need to invest? I'd need 15. Okay, so I couldn't afford to do it anyway, even if I sided with them, so I'm going to go with no. And I believe I'm actually able to do the quest for the New World idea. I am. Hooray. And French ideas advanced. My Imperatrix, we unlocked an idea in the exploration ideas. We have unlocked the quest for the New World. Allows us to join the number of nations set out to explore the world outside of their borders, or strive to be the first nation to circumnavigate the world by commencing a quest for the New World. Bonus effect, allows recruitment of explorers and conquistadors. Hooray. French ideas have advanced. My Imperatrix, our French ideas are advanced, and granted us access to the imperial bureaucracy. Let me start that again. To efficiently administrate a great empire consisting of myriad provinces and wildly different cultures is a monumental task. This was accomplished when ancient Rome was at the height of its power, but we have had to relearn many of those lessons and adapt to them to better suit to the modern world. Bonus effect, accepted culture threshold is down by 10%. Now I did change that because it used to be a production bonus, which I thought was kind of strange because surely administrative would be more cultural in that sense, and that you'd get people to work together better, but I don't know. I guess not, maybe. But that's what I picked. And we have converted another province, jolly good, and somebody's succession is disputed. Whose? Poland. Oh, right, of course. That's okay. We don't need to worry about that. But what we can do is now we can hire a conquistador. So we can actually have we can only have one leader. Alright, well we need a conquistador and a explorer, so we'll hire both. There we go. And we need a military to go forth and explore. So you can be the fleet that takes the navy. The fleet that takes the navy. Yeah, good job. The fleet that takes the conquistadors and the army. And I think we'll send the 20th Legion. They're sitting right here. They're not doing anything. So Titus Probus, get yon ass to Cadiz. And let us go forth. Board ship. Let us go forth and explore whatever this island is that I don't know the name of. What is this island? Go find out for me. It is Madeira. Excellent, and it is wealthy, so we will colonize it. And these ships can sit in the Canaries, I guess. And there is a new monarch in Poland. Ooh. Oh snap. That's interesting. She took over, which means that our guy is no longer in charge. But we didn't lose a royal marriage, so that's okay. And we can still increase our relationship for the throne. So that should help. Oh, Gotland. Oh. The Gotland are noble rebels. I was really holding out for them. I wish I could actually support them. I wish I could, but I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to go, hey, I will help you, if you agree not to be dicks. Alas, poor nobility. We knew you kind of well. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh my. I like William. He's a little weak on the administrative side, but I like him. How old is he going to be, though? Hadrian II de Harcourt. Hadrian's good skills and superior tactical knowledge will help us vanquish those that dare stand against us. Our nation is in mourning over the loss of our previous monarch, Anastasia I de Harcourt. So, some superstitious fools even suggest that we might be losing divine favor. That's unfortunate. But a new imperator sits upon the throne, and his heir is 13. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So this Hadrian is definitely going to... Ooh. Good job, you guys. I totally forgot. From where? Where even is that? From Funge? Okay, sure. I have no idea where you are. It sounds like something that would be around here somewhere, but I've never met them. I've never met them, but they know about me, so... I don't know. I guess that's good. Now, Polotsk, can I get in a royal marriage with you? I will do so. Denmark, obviously we are already in a royal marriage. And you guys are still Merchant Republic. You guys are still not Catholic, despite the fact that the Tangri symbol is Catholic. And we have entered a royal marriage with Polotsk. Hooray. Where is Funge? I don't know. Now I want to know. Because they're obviously not on our map. We can't see them. And when I clicked on their shield, it didn't take me anywhere. So, where the hell are they? I guess maybe... What's Ali? Is Ali Muslim? Yes. They're Shia. What about Fazan? Yeah. Ghana? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. There you go. That's a mystery for you. Country before faith. We will trust them to remain loyal to us as we always have. Of course, this time, I bet you they'll be like, nah. We don't like you anymore. You married those people, we have no idea where they are. Dispute. See, I wonder if they have a disputed succession as well. Actually, maybe this will tell us. If I go here, we have royal marriages with people. Does it say who? Okay, he's definitely got an Arabic sounding name. But where the hell is he? I guess maybe this blue is Funge? It would make sense that they know about us, but we don't know about them. And we can now take overseas exploration. Why not? Colonial range plus 50%, that'll be very, very good, because it'll mean that we can actually go places. I'm wondering... We should also start building another fleet as well, because I recall, if I recall correctly, the idea was... Ooh, no! Uh-oh. Your heir, William, breathes heavily. He has been lying in bed for 3 days now, and reflected in the beads of the sweat on his forehead is the fear of, in your eyes, for his life. He might not make it through the night unless you do something. Send for a medic! Unless we pray for his life. No, that's very bad. Send for a medic. William has tragically died. Ah. Well, that's a problem. On the other hand, we have a lot of royal marriages, so Hadrian might actually be able to get a new heir going. Let's put these up. That's really unfortunate. But as I was saying, if I remember correctly, ooh, yeah, this was a real problem back in the day. Actually, it happened about 70 years before our current time, the selling of indulgences, and it was under the Borgias, and things happened that they weren't very well liked for many reasons, and the selling of indulgences was one of them. As soon as the coin in the coffer rings, a soul from purgatory springs, as Johann Tetzel said. The Pope offers indulgences for money, so the souls of the rich can be saved while still continuing in sin. This is what eventually caused a fraction in the Church and led to the Reformation. So we can tax it, and Catholicism gains some reform desire, or we can say it is church business and they actually lose some reform desire, so we're going to go with that. Let them sell indulgences if they really want to. If they must. Coffee imports. Again, these so-called economists, do they have to deal with early mornings? I think not. Coffee imports will continue. So if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I remember correctly, the consensus was we should go to India first because we want to find out where those damned Timurids came from. So, let us create a template. In it we will have 10 transports, 2 heavy ships. Actually, we'll make it 20 transports, 10 heavy ships, and we will add... How many provinces are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll go with 11 provinces to create all of these ships. I will save it as Expeditionary Fleet. If I can spell correctly. There we go. Expeditionary Fleet. It will cost 548 ducats, but that's okay. We can afford it. And we'll build it right there. Now, is it... You bastards. Alright, so we won't have quite as many ships as I thought we would, because it told this province to build nothing, but we'll get along alright without it, I believe. We'll be okay. And there's a new monarch in Gotland, a new stadtholder. And they took the decision to pass the Blasphemy Act in Gotland. Just like us. One of us! One of us! Alright, so we've done pretty well, I think. Discovery has spread. The discovery of this place... Oh, somewhere in the Timurid nation has expanded to us. This is a Timurid bit too, isn't it? Fish! We have received reports from our colonial settlers in Madeira. I have no idea how you're meant to say that, but I do like that. Some provinces have French names. They have localized names, so if you colonize with a specific culture, that's the name that it takes. The surrounding waters have a very rich supply of fish. Fish may be one of the most basic foods available, but it's nonetheless an important resource. Indeed. Jolly good. How long until this place becomes self-sufficient, I wonder? That's pretty good. A growth of 30 a year, plus a 46% chance to get extra settlers. And we have converted yet another province. And so we will convert yet another province. And I'm going to end the video here, because I can hear people knocking at the door. And even though it's a Sunday morning, and I would really, really like it if they weren't knocking at my door, they are, and it might be important. So I will be back momentarily.